things you didn't know about death in the industry. Everyone thinks about death. Death interests some people and creeps out most. There is more to the death industry than you know. So let's take a look at 5 facts about death and the industry behind it. You'll be surprised at some of the things you didn't know. Number 1. Did you know that the older you get, you will fear death less and less? That is to say that studies have shown that when you get to be in your 40s or even your 50s, you will be at the peak in your fear of death. When you turn 60 or 70, you'll actually come into grips with death and simply accept it. Right now, if you happen to be between the ages of 18 and 25, you don't really think about it as much as you might when you get into your 30s. Number 2. There are many debates that still go on today about what happens after we die. Instead of talking about that, let's talk about what emotions pop up when thinking about death. Studies have shown that thinking about death as opposed to other things makes us want to live longer and makes us long for a sense of immortality, whether it is naming children after parents, writing a book, or etc. Even the ones who are very religious are often in the face of death and decide to believe in God and seek an afterlife. Number 3. When you think about the death penalty, which state is most likely to practice it? The state of Texas took a good look at its death penalty practices currently and throughout history. There was a hearing about the death penalty being unconstitutional in the state. The state of Texas had asked themselves if the death penalty was unconstitutional or not. In the hearing, a few lawyers had spoken about the possibilities of executing the wrong person. The lawyers believed that the statement was enough to make the death penalty wrong. The prosecutors requested that the hearing be stopped just after 1 day, not to be examined again. With the hopes to revive the hearing, defense attorneys are doing all they can to start back up a hearing. Number 4. Did you know that a regular funeral doesn't help the environment? The reason for this is because all of the ingredients used for embalming, the chemicals drain into the dirt along with the cement and other materials that are used for making of a vault, making it an expensive process just for burial and not healthy to the environment. There are advocates out there who are opting for a different process, which includes putting a corpse into a small casket and just burying it into the ground. This is exactly how funerals were done once upon a time. It is still how some funerals are done in certain cemeteries today. Although the green practice is not very popular nowadays, it is still a good way to help the environment, and it's a popular way to keep the burial process simple and easy. Only a select few cemeteries gladly still opt for this practice and continue doing so. Number 5. Due to the number of religious and non-religious people, the number of people that prefer burial to cremation vary. The cremation rate has steadily risen since the year of 2015 and is still rising today. The fact that a number of people who claim to be non-religious is going up. The fact of religious versus non-religious is a factor of whether one chooses to be cremated or chooses to be buried. Another factor in the choosing is state-wise. People in northern states choose cremation, while southerners choose to be buried. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and like for more videos.